Hey Collective, how are you all today? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's get you guys a message. What's going on with the collective spirit? What do we need to know about? We got work, labor, and effort. So something that somebody's working on, there's no access. Something's blocked. There could be some kind of a blockage at work. We have a boss. And actual money. Imprisonment on the split. Oh goodness. With emotional pain. Under boss, we've got animosity. And under actual money, we have death magic. On a sweetheart, some kind of death magic's being blocked. Somebody could have paid someone to like imprison and trap someone to have them in emotional pain. Somebody could be really pissed because something's blocked and it's not working. This could be a boss at work that could be doing something with someone's money here. Someone is trying to block someone being successful in what they're doing for work with death magic. Trying to put an end to someone's finances, and this person is a sweetheart. That's why it's blocked. Okay, let's draw from this deck. Tell me about this work and labor and efforts here. Someone put a lot of labor into trapping someone and imprisoning them to affect their finances, to affect their emotions. Could be trying to project rage and animosity and anger onto you. We have destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up. Somebody wanted somebody fucked up. Could have even been trying to get someone actually put in jail. Someone, this could be spiritual jail. Somebody it's been doing this. They've been blocked from doing something to you here. Clarify no access and blocked with emotional pain. Someone that could have been trying to do this death magic against you could be coming back on them because this energy has to go somewhere. So it's going to redirect to the source of it. And now they're pissed off and fucked up because they've destroyed themselves. Yeah, we got a betrayal here. And they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They have animosity with this boss here. They're in emotional pain because they were deceitful. They were not to be trusted. Someone was stabbed in the back here. And now they're full of animosity and they don't want to hear it. Because it's destroying them. They can't destroy you. Clarify actual money with death magic. Someone paid a practitioner. We've got insecure with toxic on the bottom. So this insecure person here this could have even been a boss at work that was immature. It was like in a state of competition with you in some way. Could be trying to destroy what you've built. You being able to be successful in what you do for work. Wanted you upset because someone's trying to end what you've got going on for work. Putting it into your finances. It's because someone's insecure. They're jealous. They're being fucking childish. And possibly whoever this practitioner is that someone paid couldn't be trusted. And now they're really having to, they're having to, a repercussion here. On the split, we've got bad health, adjudication, and the courthouse. So adjudication is spiritual court. The courthouse is 3D court in the Kipper deck. And they're destroyed. They're all fucked up. Somebody could actually be going to jail here. And it's affecting their health. Someone could be in bad health and end up behind bars anyway. Wow. As I was trying to shuffle around, these three just came flying out of the middle of the deck. Under blocked emotional pain and betrayal here. It's not to be trusted, a main female. And then we got adjudication in the courthouse again. So this could be a feminine energy here that betrayed you and stabbed you in the back in some way and could have some kind of a court situation that's going on, or they're going to end up doing something and they're going to end up behind bars. We've got an official person here under this boss with animosity and don't want to hear it. Tell me more about this boss with animosity. Clarify this official person. They're in despair. They're in despair. They don't want to hear it. Give him one more. We got poverty in reverse. Don't want to hear it. That someone's not in poverty. They're mad. Maybe they were working really fucking hard, put a lot of effort and labor into this magic here. And they don't want to hear it because it's not working. And something with the adjudication, then courthouse, then adjudication. Coming out, like it's like back and forth between something that could be going on multiple times in court here with a back and forth in court. And it's like they're diagonal from each other, how I have them laying down, how I'm looking at it. So it's like as above, so below, like it's like mirroring with going at a diagonal, you know? That's how I'm seeing it as I'm looking and reading at this. So there could have been some kind of a court situation, and then you could have called judgment on something here and asked that something that was, you could have felt this death magic coming at you and asked your guides to help block this coming against you, and you face this person in spiritual court a couple times, and now something could be getting ready to manifest in the legal court system on the earth, because we've got an official person here. A community with this actual money and death magic. Two communities of people. This could be like a cult or a coven here. And we've got a main male. Wow. They're going to prison because they were trying to do that to you in the distant horizons. It's affecting their health. So everything that they were trying to put towards you, now they're concerned because they worked really hard with this work, labor, and effort up here. They're extremely concerned because of how hard they were working on this. I mean, all three of the toil and labor cards are out here now with a whole nother community. 3 communities of people. Wow. It's because there's deaths involved with this. With this death magic. This death magic, it's coming back like these communities of people here. This main male could be this main boss here, who could be like the leader of this. But I mean, I use 3 Kipper decks and I combine them all together. And we just got all 3 community cards clarifying actual money, death magic, and insecure. And they hide their identity. They hide what's truly going on in this energy here and how they come for people. There's this main male here who could be this cult leader, could be very insecure. I mean, it's cards are mirroring. You could be making these people face themselves in the mirror. They could be doing mirror magic as well, trying to send entities through the portal in your mirrors. Just make sure that you're closing your mirrors off and sealing them. And you can anoint them with holy water, with anointing oil. They've got bad health now, or they're going to be in the distant horizons. They're going to jail. They're definitely in spiritual jail already. This could manifest into earthly 3D jail for something here with the coffin. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Okay, clarify work and labor with efforts here. What are they working on? Working on putting somebody in the Ten of Swords. Wow, you can't get much more of a betrayal and much more destroyed than that. Deep wounds. They're going to have to let go and move on and release something here because they're destroyed themselves by what they've done. The Ten of Swords is a card of painful endings, loss, and crisis that signifies the final ordeal, release, and closure of a difficult situation or cycle. So something that you could have been dealing with here with these people putting this energy towards you, it's coming, it's a completion of a cycle, it's coming to a close, something could be wrapping up here. Clarify imprisonment. We got the Page of Wands, or I'm sorry, why did I say the Page? The Three of Wands in reverse. So Page of Wands reverse would be like bad news. Okay, that's significant. Someone's disappointed. They have a fear of the unknown. They didn't plan in the right way. It was a lack of planning. They've been procrastinating. There's no action that's being taken. There's obstacles. Trying to put someone in a state of imprisonment. Someone's scared to go to jail. They know they fucked up. Tell me about destroyed. They're destroyed in the courts with the Hierophant here because of something that they did. They destroyed themselves. Conformity. This is like could be some kind of dark cult here. Spiritual wisdom and religious beliefs. This could be some kind of an institution with a group membership. They've destroyed themselves because of what they've done. Clarify blocks with no access. One wanted to jump, but it went back in. We got the Two of Cups. So some kind of an agreement or partnership here that they were trying to come together. Oh yeah, they're under judgment for this. That's why they're in emotional pain. Happy couples, soulmates, or potential soulmates are blocked, have no access. Coming towards you. A partnership and unity that is based on shared values, compassion, and creativity. A spiritual and emotional fulfillment that is expressed through love, joy, and celebration is the Two of Cups, and there's no access. They're blocked because this person betrayed you, and it was a painful betrayal. They stabbed you in the back. You could have worked with this person. They could have stolen money from you. They could be stealing from the job. And someone's insecure, possibly because of what you do for work and the money that you make. And they have animosity toward you. They don't want to hear about you possibly being a boss, that you're not in poverty. And they tried their hardest to destroy you. This could have been someone that you were in a commitment with. But the Two of Cups can also be like an agreement. Like this corrupt community of people came together in agreement to put you in this Ten of Swords very painful ending because they wanted you shattered, broken, fucked up, and destroyed inside. And they wanted you to be in bad health so that they could imprison you with this death magic to work so that it would end up taking you out because of lowering your vibrational frequency. They're under judgment for this. The Judgment card advises you to listen to the call of your higher self and embrace the change that is coming your way. You are ready to rise to a new level of consciousness and fulfill your destiny. They're going to have to be held accountable for what they've done. You've had a powerful transformation. Forgive these people so that you can move on and they don't hinder your growth. Because forgiveness is for self. It does not condone the behavior. It is for you to release you from any imprisonment that they've had you in, with holding control and power over you and your being and keeping you in emotional pain. When you're no longer triggered, you know that you're healed. Clarify betrayal. A decision that they made with the Justice card here. So, a betrayal with some kind of corrupt organization. There's going to be the truth coming out. Something's going to be balanced out. Having to face your fears. Being torn between two relationships. This was an op in your life. This main female here could be freaking out because they've got some kind of a court situation going on, because the courthouse adjudication with the main female here, and then the justice system, and like it's a lot of court energy. You need to be fair and impartial when making judgments and decisions, and take responsibility for your actions. And somebody, they just don't want to hear it. They don't want to have to take accountability for their fucking actions. It looks like somebody's going to have to. Clarify boss. What's up with this boss? Who's this boss energy, Spirit? Got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a card of common sense, responsibility, and loyalty that signifies fulfilling one's wishes or duties through dedication and patience. It's all about hard work, you know, like your day-to-day routine. You're structured, you're disciplined, you show up, you know, you're committed, you have ambition, you face and achieve your goals. Someone could be mad at how responsible you are. They don't want to hear it. They wanted you to be in poverty and you're not. They wanted you to be in despair. You could be an official person in your place of employment. You could, you know, you're very loyal. You're persistent, and you have a good routine to where you can maintain the money that you're bringing in. Clarify animosity. Why are they pissed? Why are they pissed about this? Because they're insecure and they're jealous. It's childish. We've got a Queen of Cups who has animosity. Queen of Cups is create beauty around you. Surround yourself with things that make you feel calm and harmonious. Make your environment as nurturing as possible. Yeah. You're emotionally stable, very intuitive and nurturing. You have a strong intuition. You show unconditional love. And somebody's just bitter. There's bitter Betty over here. Somebody could be really vengeful and bitter towards you. Very manipulative and self-centered. Depressed. They could be sulking. And they're pissy. They've got animosity because you're like the sweetheart here. And they don't want to hear it. Clarify, don't want to hear it. What don't they want to hear? How precious and how responsible you are. Especially if somebody's lying on you in a court situation here. Trying to block money and block access to your actual money, then trying to take you out so you can't fucking have it. Trying to have you put in jail whenever. That's where they need to fucking be, behind bars with all these crazy fucking psychos on the loose trying to destroy people with all this death magic. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a judgment in the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of karma coming in right now. People are getting karma. It's a turning point. Some kind of an opportunity is coming in. You're expanding. You're generous. You've changed. You're balanced. You've got luck on your side. And these people, these three communities of people here are pissed at you and they don't want to fucking hear it. It's like a whole corrupt organization here. With the Hierophant and the three community cards trying to put you in the Ten of Swords and end your life because they're insecure and fucking jealous. I mean, make it make sense. The Wheel of Fortune card advises that you be prepared for changes that might include a move or an opportunity to travel. Accept the changes that are happening in your life. Embrace the opportunities that come your way. So don't resist the flow. Go with the flow. Be in the flow. Allow movement. You could be making a decision. The Hierophant can also be a marriage. Like a marriage or a partnership, or like a common law energy here could have been destroyed, but you could also be making a choice with an opportunity that could be coming forward that could end up leading to marriage for some of you out there. And they could be trying to end that for you as well, to where they don't want you getting into a relationship with someone. And paying a practitioner to actually do whatever they can to make it that way. And you could have dealt with this for a while. Clarify actual money. So ridiculous. People need to focus on their own fucking lives and quit meddling in everybody else's. We got the Four of Cups. So they're disappointed about actual money. Contemplating something. They're dissatisfied. Someone is in a state of stagnation. They're stagnant. They're having an energetic backfire with the Eight of Wands, with this death magic. Oh yeah, they're fucked. They fucked up. That's why they're in despair. And they're going to be the ones that end up in this coffin, not you, sweetheart. Not the collective. It's a sense of missed opportunities, regret, or nostalgia, where you are dwelling on the past or yearning for something that is gone or unreachable. And I'm clarifying actual money. It's an unreachable goal that they can't obtain. They're under judgment. They made the decision to create this injustice, and they're going to have to be held accountable. The wheel turns. The wheel is turning. They're going to experience the bad luck. They're going to experience the delays, the stagnation, and not feeling like you have any control over your life, because they've been trying to control it with all this fucking death magic. Well, they're having a backfire now. The Eight of Wands. Quit something rapid, something fast. Quit communication. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed limitation, pressure, fear, and difficulty. It symbolizes that the person is bound by negative thoughts and emotions and cannot see the truth and the way out, which could be this emotional pain with the imprisonment over here. Someone could be struggling financially, and then it's like here with this card, they don't want to hear it. It's just, it could be like one bad thing after another coming in, and I know I've had to deal with that in my life. It's like, God, is it ever going to change? You know, being frustrated and confused and over-analyzing everything. A lack of direction, a lack of purpose. But there's new opportunities that are coming in, and it's going to be something that you should take action towards. Don't stay in stagnation. Go with the flow. Say yes to things. New opportunities that they were putting endings to that could have been affecting your finances are going to be changing, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Positive changes are coming in. There's going to be a rapid momentum of some kind of new opportunity that's coming forward. Don't be insecure, okay? Clarify insecure. Be confident in yourself. Someone could be insecure because you are confident and you trust in spirit to help you make the decisions so that you stay on the good side of the wheel here, so that you can manifest and bring in what you want up on the earth. And you face your fears. You face your ops. You don't avoid it. You go in there and you face your demons, and you know, you have to go journey into the underworld and have that death and that rebirth. Clarifying insecure, we have the World in reverse. Oh, God. with the Hanged Man on the bottom, trying to end someone's world with a major fucking sacrifice here, and the coffin's on the bottom of the deck over here. Well, they're going to have to let go. Seeking personal closure. They're dissatisfied because this is complete and they couldn't close this cycle that they were wanting because it's ending with them. I mean, the Ten of Swords and the World reversed. Good grief. And more stagnation. Like, there's a lot of, like, they can't move forward. They're blocked. They have no access. And now they're freaking out because this energy is being blocked from coming against you. And your finances should be increasing and getting better once this is lifting off of you here. The world card advises you have reached the end of a cycle and achieved your goals. Celebrate your success and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And these communities of people here, they don't want you doing this. They could say that you were taking shortcuts. No, you're not taking shortcuts. It takes a while to build something that's going to last. When you take shortcuts, it's going to end up falling apart on you. And we've got the Hanged Man on the bottom. It advises that you take time out from the situation and reflect on your own needs and goals. Be patient and let go of your resistance. Look at the situation from a new perspective. And it's self-sacrificing as well for any blockages that were in you that were triggered emotional pain. You know, you could even be mad at your boss at work. For some of you, could have just felt trapped in a situation at work. Letting go and getting a new perspective. It's the Hanged Man can also talk about a new level of enlightenment, seeing a whole new perspective, and you gain wisdom through this here. We've got the Ten of Cups on the bottom, so this could be family members that could have been trying to do this magic towards you here, putting ending to you having actual money. They're communicating to someone about this magic that they're disappointed that they spent money on this and it didn't work. Yeah, they're insecure now because the world's in reverse. They're a failure. They failed at this. Romantic rejection, relationship breakdown, emotionally disconnected and balanced. These people are all fucked up. And they're going to have no choice but to have to let go. Because, I mean, wow, under the coffin, we've got a great fortune. So, trying to take somebody out for a shit ton of money here. This could be over an inheritance. Okay. Let's try to get this deck. Yeah. What do we need from here? Outer space life insurance. So work, labor, and efforts with outer space. So this would be like, you know, entities. Imprisonment because of life insurance. They're destroyed because of surveillance. So somebody was seen doing something here. Yeah, they regret it now because now there's no access. They're blocked from, they're in emotional pain because they have no access to the power supply here. Earth Angel, Starseed, Divine Chosen Collective. Lord have mercy. Tell me about this betrayal. They're in emotional pain because they need healing. And now they feel betrayed. They made a bad decision. Their judgment was clouded. Now they're frustrated because they've got all kinds of obstacles. They could be a tyrant, could be violent and aggressive, abusive. There's a lot of chaos going on with this decision that they made to be in this kind of energy, and that could end up being what lands them in court. We've got inside a boss, an inside boss. What does that mean? Clarify this boss. An inside job that a boss was involved with regarding actual money. And this person is an official person. Now they're in despair because they were doing something to get out of poverty. Could have gotten paid to do something here. Give me one more for boss. To use mind control about the money. Some kind of inside job. They've got animosity now. Trying to use mind control. They're getting pissed out or pissed off. They're raged out. They're in despair because a boss could be getting questioned about some kind of inside job. And they, clarifying, don't want to hear it about this money. They don't want to hear it because they were under surveillance with something that was revolving around money here. Now they're shattered. They're destroyed themselves, and they've landed themselves with a court mess here. Tell me about this actual money. Or are they disappointed about this money because they got caught doing something on surveillance here? We got missing, and it came out reverse. So some money went missing, and looks like some money was stolen. And they're trying to act like they didn't have anything to do with it, but it was inside with this boss. They know that they did something here. And we've got a life insurance policy with imprisonment, so it could be even hiding money, acting like, no, there's no money. We've got legal proceedings with death magic, trying to do something to put an ending to a court case here. We've got legal proceedings. There's with the life insurance policy. Somebody's going to prison. They know that they've destroyed themselves because they were trying to create this, your death, and so that you didn't have to go to court. On insecure, we just had jealousy that just came flying out. So insecure and jealous, which is what I was picking up on. And clarifying this, we have the main male and imprisonment. So there's a jealous, insecure masculine here that's mad. They're sulking, they're pouting, they're full of fucking ego. They were out for revenge on an alien in outer space. So I'm seeing like a star being here, like a star seed, earth angel energy, divine being energy, and they're mad. So they're trying to destroy you. People like to try and destroy what they don't understand, and they fear it because they don't understand it because they have a lack of knowledge. It's ridiculous. Well, they're in regret because now they have no access and they're blocked to a main female. This main female could be an official person and a boss at their job. It's got them both in a legal mess here. They could be having to recount where some missing money went, and they're trying to act like they don't know what's going on, but it's showing that they were inside the building or whatever this is because they're under surveillance. Someone could be trying to act like they're out sick, and with betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, and not to be trusted, clarified by the healing card. They could be trying to act like they've got health concerns and they can't come to work or something. The subtle saboteur. A person covertly undermines systems, causing chaos and criminal activity. Yeah. It's an inside job here going on. This could even be something that's in a bank, you know. And funds with a life insurance policy. This could be some kind of a corrupt life insurance company here. Yeah. They could be going to prison for fraudulent policies here. What else do we need? Dark secrets unveiled. Hidden truths about a criminal network are exposed, revealing their illegal activities. Oh, that's what we want to happen, Spirit. Wow. A false security. A created sense of safety lures individuals into a trap, leading to criminal exploitation. The concealed motive. An underlying reason behind criminal behavior remains hidden, affecting events. So this is a covert operation with 3 communities of people here who are in dark, corrupt organization energy here. A web of corruption with the veil of shadows. A network of corrupt individuals collaborates to manipulate systems for personal gain. Yeah, they've got them in all the levels here. There could even be some corrupt officials involved in these legal mess here. A secret organization uses its influence to control and exploit vulnerable individuals. Yeah. We've definitely got a corrupt organization. Right, did that just flip? Oh, I thought one just flipped. What do you need from this step? Secret desires. Desires are sometimes secret. Understand them to fulfill your true needs. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes here. They're not wanting people to see, so that they can inflict this ultimate betrayal here. Hidden deceit. Deceit can be hidden in trust. Uncover it to protect your integrity. And that lands right here underneath the boss with the animosity and the official person that's now in despair. They don't want to hear it. They could have been offered some kind of a bribe or money to do something here, and now they could be ending up losing their position because of their involvement with trying to use mind control over this missing money in a that's not being accounted for or appropriated into the right place in a legal proceeding here. And nose is itching confirmation. Truths are concealed for a reason. Seek them out to gain clarity and understanding. And there's hidden jealousy. Well, someone's jealous of something that you have or that you're supposed to have. Jealousy can hide in plain sight. Recognize it to prevent harm in relationships. Okay. Let's pull from my What's the Juju deck. Got a fake homegirl. She's a sneaky snake. Secretly doesn't want you to succeed, giving you the evil eye and talking shit behind your back, which could be this main female over here. They could be a boss. This could have even been your boss or be your boss for some of you. Could be turning multiple communities against you, talking shit about you because they're jealous and they're insecure because you're making money and they're disappointed about this. They could be saying, hey, where did this person go? Because missing is in reverse over here and they're lying and talking shit. They don't want you to succeed. They could even be trying to destroy. Definitely, it looks like it. Could be trying to destroy what you do for your work. imprisonment has come out here multiple times. They're going to jail. We've got jar spells. Trying to trap you in a jar. So where you're frozen or dry and you have no money coming in. They want your finances blocked. Jealous bitch. Pulling your name or putting your name and photo in a jar, trying to stop you using herbs, pee, shit, and blood in the jar. And we've got a kitchen witch, so could be doing herbal magic as well in the jars. Special magical ingredients, a sense of home and comfort, putting intentions and energy into food, drinks, and desserts. Works with hearth spirits. So that would be like affecting your home, your stability in your home, your harvest, what you're trying to work and put in all kinds of effort for. And you could have been feeling stuck and stagnant, and your money could have been like drying up or something. There's an energetic block that's getting ready to be removed with this Eight of Wands coming in. There's going to be a ruling, and definitely in the legal proceedings in spiritual court here, to where this death magic is going to be returning back to who created it, and they're going to have to sit in their own energy. You're not putting anything towards this person here. It's not what I'm feeling is coming out, because this is a backfire. Creator's block and a social media Karen. So if you've got like any kind of online platform or presence, or if you do things online with your job, they're trying to fuck with that, to affect your growth, your money that you're making. They're jealous. They don't want you to succeed. Unable to tap in, no creative energetic flow, no ideas, blank thoughts, causing you not to create shit, because they want you to fail. They want you to be a failure and not succeed. Yeah, the social media Karen wants your resources blocked. God, I can't make this up. Platform police reports all your shit, hating on all your content, and wants to cancel you out so bad. So they're coming after you if you've got like an online business, if you could have a platform, you know, whatever you're doing online, somebody's trying to affect that. We've got losing all your resources, a lack of time, money, and people. Losing valuable connections, resources stolen, consumed, and cut off. That's what they want for you. So they're doing death magic over it to put major endings, trying to trap you in a jar with their own bodily functions and DNA to increase the energy and efficiency and what they're trying to manifest with this dark fucking energy. We have past life juju, part of a karmic contract, karma carrying over from a past life, resuming past life karma, and continuing past life contracts. So this is a past life enemy here that you're balancing karma out with. And with this bad health that's come out twice. Doing health spell work, trying to affect your health and doing bindings to keep you bound, to keep you stuck. I was drawn to the Two of Swords, wanting you to always have to face difficult decisions, wanting you to avoid things that could help you, to make you feel fear, and to make it to where you don't want to face those fears, being torn in relationships and what to do. Lethargic energy, they want you lazy. They don't want you being successful. They don't want you creating. They don't want you doing what you would do in this Knight of Pentacles energy, where you're, you know, reliable, you're up, you're working, you're in steady progress, you're action oriented, you're in the mode that you know you have to do it, so you got to just freaking do it, you know. Unexpected illness symptoms, in and out of the clinic, dizzy spells, headaches, etc. And that could be from like crown chakra attacks there with vertigo, things like that, dizziness, headaches, attacking the crown and the third eye. Because they don't want you to tap in. They don't want you to know what's going on. They don't want you to be able to see through all these layers and levels of deception and illusion that they've created. Trying to silence you. They don't want you using your own magic. They don't want you tapping into your power and stepping into your full power. That's why there's 3 communities after you right here. Stopping you from protecting yourself, trying to stop your power. And it could even, like, if these 3 communities aren't even connected, it could be like multiple people that have like their own groups that are like doing things against you, and these 3 groups may not even know each other. It could just be multiple people that are attacking you, because that's usually how it is in collective energy. So they're doing bindings, they're doing everything that they can to try and put you into a state of stagnation. Well, something's happened and someone's under surveillance, and some money is being questioned here, and they don't want to talk about it. So they could even be doing death magic over the court officials in this legal proceeding here. Envious of your career and the money you make. I can't make this up. And this is not going to be for everyone. This person, or the person causing you negativity, is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be, don't have to be, okay? That's not going to resonate with everybody. So if it does, take it. If it's not your energy, then that's all right. Don't worry about it. Recharge your energy. Distance yourself. Take a break, a vacation. Pamper yourself. Indulgence, and do things that make you happy. That'll help raise your vibrational frequency. And the higher that you recharge, you rest, you relax, you meditate, you go in, you work on your chakras, you're making sure that you're in alignment, that you're facing any blockages that you have. That's also going to in turn increase the health in your organs, because your chakras associate with every organ in your body, and they all have multiple things and layers of things that they affect and that they coordinate with. So when they're out of balance, it is going to put you into bad health. It is going to put you into emotional pain. It is going to create blockages to where you have no access to new opportunities or money to come towards you. And it's because of that entrapment of having to go in, face the fears, the inner demons, doing the shadow work, and integrating that darkness into your light, okay? Someone is doing black magic and juju work on you, yeah? They're hating on your creativeness and your ideas. They're very jealous of what you do to make money here, of like how creative you are. And the creativity is also governed by the sacral chakra. And that's where your creativity, your sexuality, how you're manifesting, think of like Empress energy, where she's pregnant, and that's you birthing the new opportunities, the new things that you're trying to co-create with the universe. But you have to be grounded in order to manifest that upon the earth plane. They're secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. If some of you are in a romantic relationship, and then with the Hierophant out here, and I did bring up that could be a marriage, they don't want you to get into a relationship. They don't want you to be happy, because this person's fucking miserable. So they want to try and destroy you because they're fucking miserable. Yeah, they're a narcissist. This person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. They're fucking narcs. Narcs are just demons running around in a human existence. Tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is, okay? We've got Amethyst. Psychic protection, controls spiritual energies while dreaming, and can help with insomnia and nightmares. It's always good to have a piece of amethyst like above your head whenever you sleep. I've got a bunch of amethyst that I'll put above my head. I love amethyst. I've got it all over my house. Like these 2 big towers right here too. My big tower is back here. And this is a huge clear quartz crystal, so it's amplifying that energy even more. But, okay, for some of you, this person causing negativity could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be these signs, okay? Just cut the cords. Cut the cords. Cycles of bad luck. My nose is itching. Unfortunate events happening in 3s. So this Wheel of Fortune here, it's bad decisions that they made. It's turning in your favor, and now their cycle is going to be the bad luck cycle, okay? Because they're in the reverse in this energy. They're in the shadow side. And they're trying to affect you. They want to project their nasty, bad energy onto you because they want you to deal with their karma, and they want to deal with your dharma, which is the good karma. Okay. Let's draw from the metaphysical cannabis deck. Let's draw a card from here and see what wants to come out. My daughter got me this deck. I haven't used it in forever. All right, Spirit, what oracle do we need? We got Spirit, Act. And then we got on the bottom, Gratitude Rampage. It's already happened. Okay, let's read these and see what they have to say. On page 77, so the number 77 could be significant for some of you. Okay, Spirit. A single spliff rises out of the cloud in a hand, and with the message to take action. Here, I'll let you look at the card because the artwork's awesome on these. You can stare at the spliff. The spliff resembles the beginning of a project and appears as a living object with the beautiful leaves of the sacred tobacco plant, cannabis leaves, sprouting out around it. Beyond the plans in your head, the spliff shows up when the ethereal needs to become physical. Spliff people thrive on challenges, just like Aries of the zodiac, and they will pursue every quest with enthusiasm. The crystal castle in the background shows that this is a time for doing and no longer for thinking. The smoke clouds clear, signifying strength, great sensual power, and psychic energy. This card could indicate upcoming travel and fewer restrictions in your everyday life. Spliff types are known to bring enthusiasm to every situation, even mundane daily tasks, and thrive on challenges. Wow, and that mundane everyday task would be this Knight of Pentacles up here, you know, and that's getting out of the stagnation, stop procrastinating, and get to it kind of energy here. Okay, wow, Spirit, thank you. Okay, gratitude rampage. Always operate from a state of gratitude, because when you operate from gratitude, you're going to be blessed with more things, because you can prove that you can be trusted with it, because you're grateful. No matter how big or small it is, it's a blessing, and you have to be grateful for it. And blessings come in many forms. It's not just money. It's so many different things, and your health and your well-being and even your frequency that you emit. Be grateful for it. It's already happened. I earn an unlimited abundance doing what I love. Wow. If this card has shown up for you, it's time for a rampage. You express gratitude daily, but this is a time to rage it. Write, voice memo, or video yourself detailing all the things you are grateful for in your life. Starting with the smallest items in your vicinity, name everything you can see and expand out into each portion of your home, community, city, country, continent, planet, universe, and beyond. If this card keeps showing up for you, consider installing a daily practice that includes expressing gratitude in a way that feels in flow. Showing gratitude to the self is also very important, so be sure to say thank you to yourself as well. Wow, Spirit, that is so beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I like that, collective. That's so good. Let's draw from my rune deck. We got Isa. Use your current situation to gather more information and reevaluate your goals. Upright, it represents standstill, obstacles, coldness, withdrawal, rest, and contemplation. In the reverse, it's about dullness, mental blocks, no action, termination, illusion, and dissipation. Wow, that is exactly the energy that is out here on my table right now. On the bottom, we have Laguz. Trust your intuition to help you navigate challenges and seize opportunities. In the upright, it's about flow. Wow. So you're coming out of some state of stagnancy here, and you're going to start flowing in, and it's like this death magic is getting ready to end, and then all of a sudden the Eight of Wands is like fast, rapid, holy hell, it's crazy fast coming in, and it's just going to be like all this stuff that has been blocked, it's going to be lifted, and then like all of these awesome blessings are going to be coming in. So make sure that the more you're operating in gratitude, it's going to accelerate all of this. All right. So upright, it means flow, intuition, emotions, healing, the unconscious, and psychic ability. In reverse, it's about confusion, mood swings, disconnect, intuition blocks, avoidance, and resistance. Okay, so these blockages are going to start being removed off of you to where it feels like you can have some... I'm seeing the Chariot in my mind right now, so some really awesome positive movement forward. This is a new little deck. I got tarot card stickers and I put them on cards. I'm going to start writing on the backs, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But I just saw the Chariot in my mind. Let's see what wants to come out with tarot right now. Close this out, Spirit. We got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is out here already. So, trying to balance something out and to come to some kind of an agreement. Someone's in the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So this Eight of Swords could be this imprisonment over here with the emotional pain. Someone is trapped in their mind. They're fucked up in their mind. They're trapped in a situation and what they've done. The Eight of Swords can be literal going to jail. It's the jail card. And now they've trapped themselves in what they've done. They're full of fear. They have anxiety. They can't sleep at night. They are dealing with nightmares, night terrors, insomnia. It's keeping them up at night. This person knows that people don't trust them. They've stabbed too many people in the back. Now they're full of fear because of something that they've done with the Seven of Swords. They're criminal. They're deceitful. A thief. Cheater. A liar. Con man. We got the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving with the Moon, illusion, trying to balance something out, wanting something to come in for what they were wanting to receive, but it looks like something's going to have to be given because there's Two of Cups that's come out twice. That's like a balance and an agreement. This could even be like in someone that you were in a soulmate connection with here. And a soulmate can be romantic or platonic. Because the Ten of Cups did come out. You could have had a family with this person, or this could be family members. Could be both that are affecting you. Trying to affect your entire well-being, your entire life. They don't want you to have... They don't want you to be able to manifest anything, to be able to take care of yourself. And with the Moon, they've been hiding in the shadows. They wanted you full of fear. Trying to affect your consciousness, your subconscious. Could be trying to project and implant thoughts and things into the dream state, doing moon magic, doing rituals under the moon. Oh, dang it. Let's get one more. We got the Eight of Cups, the Page of Swords. Oh, that's the Knight of Cups. Sorry, I thought it said the 8. Huh. Knight of Cups is like a love offer, and then the Tower's on the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords can be stalking, spying, intelligence, studying something. With a Knight of Cups, romantic love offer, someone that could have betrayed you. And a love offer here could be stalking and spying on you. Or they could have been. That could be part of this surveillance here, because I had surveillance in my mind whenever I was pulling those 2 cards. And we got the Tower on the bottom of the deck, so they're under judgment. They're in the Tower. And with the 8 of Pentacles, trying to affect what you do for work. Some of you could be an expert in your field. And the 8 of Pentacles is something that, like, you really enjoy doing. The 5 of Swords, they were trying to defeat you, but now they're in an ultimate state of defeat here. Yeah, with the 2 of Swords, because of the decision that they made. It was a bad decision. They shouldn't have made this decision. And they're learning the hard way. They're learning the hard way that this was not good. Got the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So going into impoverished energy, sickness, illness, financial hardship, spiritually bankrupt. Learning a harsh karmic lesson right here. But this was karma that had to balance out. You know, you've had to learn your karmic lessons. They have to too. It was 1:01:11 on the clock when I said that. Okay, let's draw just a little bit from my handmade deck and we're going to close out. Wow. So I just tried to pull all that out of that row. Black magic. Courts involved. They're having a mental breakdown. Somebody's delusional. And over here we had life insurance policy. California could be significant. Divine masculine. Divine feminine. Stole from you. They don't want you to be seen. Somebody could be mad if you're like in the public eye or have a platform in some way. A huge payout from a life insurance policy. We've got corruption and slander. They've been slandering you. This emotional pain, mental and emotional pain over here, trapped in their thoughts, obsessive thoughts. Courts are involved. They're starting to turn on each other with these 3 communities here. We've got an abusive energy going on. These demons are being abusive. They're doing abusive rituals in the woods with demons because they want to sacrifice you with a hanged man. Abuse and neglect. Yeah. Court cause fines. A sickly child. A year. Scandals being exposed. You're going to be proving, sorry, hair. You're going to be proving your innocence. You've done nothing to deserve this abuse. There's so much abuse here. They're furious with all this animosity over here because you could be exposing something, or this surveillance here that they were trying to control someone's mind, manipulating them about money in a court situation, mind control with legal proceedings, with life insurance and a power supply. And somebody's mad because they're going to jail. Well, they've been doing black magic. Chosen ones here. They're raged out. They're full of anger. Yep, now they're unlucky. The wheel is turning to where you're going to have luck and they're going to have bad luck because of this intent to cause you harm. Death comes in 3s with this death magic over here. So there could be 3 people that are getting ready to get it. Yep. You've got these people blocked. And we've got Heal Yourself Oracle. So we're going to draw one from there. You're their power supply. These jealous karmics in your life. Intel and information. Somebody could end up in the hospital. They're exhausted. Time's running out. Time is running out. We have a high priest or high priestess here. Your insight unsettles them. They're scared of your intuition. They're trying to affect your job. Poisoning food or drink. Okay. Someone's very possessive of you, and you being a power supply here. Okay. Let's get one from the Heal Yourself Oracle. Let's see, where are those cards? Hold on a minute. Okay, I found them. They were under my desk, like all the way back, and I hit my head. That could be significant. Somebody could want to hit somebody in the head. What do we need from here, Spirit? Come out. We have entrapment on the bottom. Look at that creepy thing trying to sneak in, and he's got like his long stick trying to like sneak up behind her and then boom, touch her all of a sudden. Ew. I see like the plague doctor card in my mind whenever I see that. Let's see here. Where's this book? Number 34. You are letting too many things in your environment control your life. You have drawn this card because it is time for a shift in personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. Wow, Spirit. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the interest rates, and the bank's fault. The system that many ultra-successful people use is they read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. Yeah. The action. Ask yourself, are the people in my life building me up and inspiring me? If not, it's time to take charge and start making change in your environment. Your first step could be cutting out all negative media from your daily life. Another important action could also involve changing your diet, cutting out sugar, food with MSG and GMOs, and replacing them with fresh organic vegetables. Take a moment and say the following statement to yourself or aloud. I am in control of my life. Nothing can affect me unless I choose to let it. My thoughts create my reality. Keep repeating this statement until you feel stronger. Eventually, you will believe it, and it will help you make new choices. Remember, your words and self-talk are very powerful in altering your physiology. Absolutely. Make sure I'm on the screen. Well, that was definitely meant to come out because that is definitely the energy that's coming out in the cards. Okay. Undercover cop or investigator could be getting fired. I was picking up on a corrupt official here. Corrupt law enforcement. Somebody, because this one here, like, I only write, if they're corrupt, I write it on there. So this one could be in the upright and investigating this one because we did get intel and info. And somebody here that could have been, could be getting fired from their job. It could be this boss with an inside job with missing money in a legal proceeding. They're pissed because they were trying to use mind control to hide this money. They don't want to hear it now about this money with this official person who's in despair with poverty in reverse. And this person could be a male, and they could be going to jail. They could be getting fired and be going to jail if we've got a corrupt official here. They were a gold digger, poverty in reverse. They were trying to do something to get out of, they were money hungry. They were trying to get out of debt. Hostile and dangerous. They're raged out and they're full of animosity. They're pissed. They've been doing dark fucking magic over a legal proceeding here to possibly make it go in their favor. They've been sending out curses, and now they're cursed. We've got the witch hat. And draw 5 cards from the green deck. So let me get some of my green deck over here. Wow, death spells backfired. Holy shit. I just picked up a pile. They've blocked you for so long. Wow. Got the letter D. Could be significant. I mean, you're innocent. Coming, sweetheart. Creating false statements. Lied on you in court to keep your wealth. A psychopathic ex could be involved here. Jezebel fell down, wanting to take themselves out because of what's going on here. You're so good at what you do. They didn't see this coming at all. And we have bribery. And I was picking up on somebody could have taken a bribe here that's in a boss and official position. Extortion. They could be extorting someone here. Someone could end up missing because of this money. We have a breakthrough and it came out in reverse. So someone is not going to be silent anymore. Here's these binding rituals that they were doing. Candle magic. They're scared of you because of this backfire. Because you're coming out as this divine energy here. Somebody's going to get trapped and you're going to be receiving justice. I'm laying down on the justice card right here. This person is a troll. They could be trolling you online. They're power hungry. They regret it because they were trying to feel powerful. Now they're having to heal from this ego death that they're enduring here. Because they were manipulating people about some money here. It's going to land them in jail. We've got the solar plexus chakra. You could be the power supply that they were harvesting from. One just flipped. We've got fraud and forgery. So fraud with some kind of, and a forgery on some kind of life insurance policy here. Coming after a light worker. We've got an earth angel in the justice system. That could be this good undercover that's trying to take down a corrupt official here. They're going to get convicted. Wow. They can't run now. Did you see how that just flew out of my hand? They're going to get convicted. They can't run now. It's blowing up in their faces, these criminals. We've got a black widow that is mentally unstable with this mental and emotional pain over here. And the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords came out. We've got a B and E, breaking and entering. Something's got somebody pissed about something on the internet here. Trying to tarnish your reputation, being disrespectful on the internet. They're feeling unappreciated. Somebody's really triggered and they don't want to hear it. Stolen inheritance with a life insurance policy here. Somebody's going bankrupt. They're going to lose their status and their reputation. Somebody could have gotten a pay raise with this money. We got a sex cult here. The naked body over here with exploitation. Somebody's going to prison. Stripper. We have a crime boss. And there's weapons involved with this boss up here. An inside crime boss. Going to prison. They're going to jail or prison 1. Trying to intimidate you and scare you so that they can put you in a state of fear so this death magic can attach. The judge is appalled at this corrupt family. The 10 of Cups energy that came out. Yep, here's these jar spells. And they have a fear of the unknown now because they're all fucked up because they don't know what's getting ready to happen in this court case. We've got jar spells and freezer spells because they're trying to freeze you and keep you stagnant and stuck to where you're not going to be able to do anything to take care of yourself. With the health declining here, they need healing. You're the power supply. Now they don't want to hear it because they betrayed you so bad. You don't trust these people. They can't have access to you to be able to heal. Somebody's trying to disappear. That could be what this missing in reverse is over here. They could be trying to disappear, but they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to go missing. They're going to be found. We've got a handler that's involved here. Okay, let's roll the dice. So we're going to close out. Oh. Got the moon. The moon came out. So anything being hidden, concealed, confusion, illusion, fear, intuition, the subconscious mind. Aries. I think that's Mercury. No, that's Venus. Venus energy, love, beauty, peaceful energy, sexual energy. Libra, the sun, so whatever was being concealed with the moon, it's going to be exposed and the truth's going to come out. We've got the North Node, so North Node being in your destiny, your purpose, Dharma, which is good karma, Aries, so double Aries, and Aries came out in that one card with the metaphysical cannabis deck. Leo, Cancer, Neptune, compassionate, forgiving, confusion, illusion, psychopathy, psychosis. We got 111, so 111. The first house. And the first house is Aries and Mars. Okay. Personality, physical body, new beginnings, current interest, how you do things, how you see things in your current frame of mind. It's like, it's yourself. It's how you show yourself to the world. The ninth house. Ruled by Sagittarius and Jupiter. It's about expansion. It involves your intuition, good fortune, distant interest, deeper meanings, higher education, long distance travel, and higher abstract thinking. And we've got the fourth house, which is ruled by Cancer and the moon. It's about your foundations, the land, the family, the mother, the physical home, and karmic lessons. I'm going to do both. Okay. All right. So we have Othala. Okay. Othala represents the home, inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order and group prosperity. Evaluate the traditions you inherited and draw on the wisdom of your ancestors. Upright, it's about heritage, inheritance, tradition, ancestors, family ties, and legacy. Reverse, it's about family issues, cultural attachment, breaking family or cultural taboos. Okay. Next, we have Gabo, which represents gift. Gabo is about gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance, all matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. You are receiving a gift that may be material in nature or something intangible. Upright, it's about gift, friendship, generosity, harmony, talents and abilities, and joining forces. Reversed, it's about greed, over-sacrifice, dependence, obligation, bribery, and unused talents. Wow, Spirit. Okay, next we have Awaz. Okay. Strength and reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, and protection. Allow old situations to fall away so that new opportunities may come into your life. Upright, it's about endings, rebirth, renewal, change, turning point, endurance, and magic. Reverse, it's about holding on, unresolved past issues, delayed endings, and resisting change. Wow. Come through, Spirit. Okay. Let's roll the dice a few times, and we're going to close out. We have Cancer, Libra, double Sag, and Aquarius. Scorpio, double Sag again, Cancer, and Taurus. We'll do it one more time. Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, and Taurus. Alright guys, this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with me. Little Evie Pooh and I love you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for all your love, your support, your views, your subscribes, your likes, your donations. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Collective. Bye, guys.